Hey, what's up? So, I thought I'd do this, and plus, I don't have to hold my phone now, so that I can actually, look like I'm comfortable. And I am, because I'm in my comfortable seat. So, quick introduction. My name is Ryan Katzker. I live in South Africa, and I'm an aspiring artist. Music artist, I should say. I do enjoy drawing a lot, but music is my forte, as I should say. Haha, it's funny. Sorry. Anyway, I'm doing this video as like a ask for, you know, see, I've always been Christian in my life, but I've never been so much in the spiritual aspect of life, which is like, um, I meditate a lot. I listen to certain like affirmations that work. So basically, what I've found with affirmations is that if you are saying my crush loves me, it doesn't work because you can't actually, um, you can't, how do I put this? You can't manipulate someone without using the dark arts, if I should say that, Um, you can't actually manipulate someone just by saying that they love you unless you've got that relationship. Then you're basically the only affirmations that work is all about yourself. And I've been doing a lot of research and dreaming more recently, which is weird because I don't dream. And these lucid dreams that I'm not awake in, like I know it's a lucid dream, but I'm not awake in it, has basically like changed my life. Like the one last night changed my life. And that's why I'm doing this video. Um, so the dream that I had was about a girl, and somewhere down the line, she got pregnant with my kid, I think. And this was like on a Monday. I remember it being the start of the week, which is normally a Monday for me. So that's how I, do things. Sunday is just the end of the week. It sucks, because then school tomorrow and whatever. Because I'm in matric. It's almost done, but like it's enough now. Like I just want a job so I can earn some money, like buy a car. Because I've got a dream car as well, but I can't buy it yet because you know, like I think I'll be able to finance it. It's not a very expensive car. It's a Ford Fiesta. You guys probably all know about it, but like, that's my dream car. It comes with a turbo. It's very light. It's a light car. It's like maybe under a ton, just about. It's light on petrol, and it's got a sweet sound system. If I'm only driving myself around, I'm not doing it for. I want a reliable car, and Ford, brand new out of the box, is a reliable car. I don't care what people say, like, oh, I owned a Ford and whatever, but like if you look after what you have, then it's fine. And plus, I get a 5-year warranty. So if it breaks, I just take it to them. And warranties do work, um, contrary to popular belief. They do put warranties in place in case their cars break down in the first 5 years. So they shouldn't. That's the thing. If you look after your car, if you know how to drive, then it should be good. But the whole point is like I got really it's hard to remember, but I've been having these weird dreams, and I feel like posting them onto YouTube might, I don't know, just someone will say like, nah, I had this dream, and then bam, bro, everything in my life worked. It just happened. It worked. But like, I believe that dreams are subconscious messages to us because I believe that what you put in, you get out. So I think of the world as, obviously it's this corrupt system where the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. But I'm not rich, I'm not poor, I'm in the middle. So I have a choice. And if you're in poverty, it's going to be really hard for you to actually get out of poverty. If you're rich, it's going to be really hard to lose all your money, if you're really, really rich. But besides that, you know, if you eat a donut and drink a monster, that's high GI food, you're not going to go very far with that. So you're just going to be like very productive for like 2 hours, and then bam, it just falls down, you know? But if you eat like a well balanced breakfast, like eggs and brown bread, high fiber, um, low GI food throughout the day, and drink water, and you basically treat your body right, you're going to be very productive for weeks to go, even if you only do it for one day, because you're putting in good amounts of good stuff in your body. If you put a lot of bad stuff in your body, you're going to get a lot of bad stuff out. That's how it works. It's how I have seen things work, you know? So I've basically been doing all this stuff for like close to 2 months now, I think, because I recently just came home to my mom's house, and best decision that I made at this time. I'm not going to say it's the best decision of my life, because the last time I said that, it wound me back in the place I'd never thought I'd be in, which is home. And this is my home. I will not say bad about that. This is my home. I love my home. It brought me out of so many shackles that I didn't even know I had, you know? And I mean, like, some days I wonder, like, would it have been better, but I know that this is the place where I'm supposed to be, and maybe this is going to be like an hour video, because we're on 7 minutes already, and I've been talking about bullshit and not actually talking about what I want to speak about. But you know I feel like, actually, if if I can just get this out to one person, and that person watches the whole video and leaves a comment like, cool video, bro, then if I say something in this video and someone changes their perspective, that's all I need. you know like, things are great for me, but I know that things aren't great for you, and I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but you know like, I've been through the worst, like the worst. Like, I mean, I know people with worse things than mine, but it's all about perspective. Like, March this year, I lost my home. I left here by choice. I'm not going to blame anyone for it. It was my choice. At the end of the day, I have to take accountability for myself, and you know. Then I lived with my dad for 6 months, and I got a drug problem. I had a drinking problem, and I didn't know the drinking problem was there at the time, but my dad does drugs, and obviously, being in that situation, I didn't know I had a lot of stress on me all the time, and I just got used to it, and I didn't cry for months, and which, I wasn't a happy person. I was just going through life, and you know, I got to August and I became very lethargic, because I started smoking weed on the daily basis. Like, the first time I smoked weed was on the 3rd of August, and the 4th of August was my only day that I didn't smoke weed. And that was just me calming down from the hangover I had from the night before, because it was amazing. The weed was amazing. And on the 5th of August, I just said, let's smoke again. And the 6th and the 7th, and all the way down to, I think it was like September, you know, like, it was definitely over a month. And um, I noticed that my dad's drug problem had taken a toll on him, because we were living in this place, right? And we had to leave because we couldn't actually pay the bill. So we left, and we lived in Boksburg North for a night. And if you know South Africa, you know that Boksburg North is nothing. Like, it's really bad. Like, there was kids across the street always shouting, always screaming. Like, it was horrible. I mean, remembering it now is hard for me, because I don't feel bad. Like that's the worst part, you know? Look, I know that maybe in retrospect I shouldn't have made that decision in March, but I was young. I was younger than I am now, and I was stupid, and I don't even think that I'm smart right now. I know a lot of stuff, but that doesn't necessarily make me smart because I still make stupid decisions like everyone else. You know, like I listen to all these guys talk on the internet and they're saying like, nah, I found the secret, and I've read The Secret. It was a good book. I didn't finish it because it didn't apply to me. That's why I didn't finish it. If it applied to me, I would have finished it. But I felt like I had already taken everything that I could and I couldn't eat anymore, like metaphorically. So the metaphor is, when someone gives you a plate of food and it's this massive plate of food, right? It's this mountain. You're not going to eat that whole mountain unless, you're Thor and you need to eat a whole mountain of food. But, you're going to grab the chicken, you're going to grab the bread, and, you're going to stuff your face until you can't eat anymore. And then you're like, well, I'm done. I'm done. And that's what you take from life. Someone gives you a plate of food, you take what you can, and then you give back the rest. You don't always have to listen to every conversation and say, wow, maybe I've been looking at things wrong, you know? Like maybe that's just one person's perspective, but if you keep on taking on other people's perspectives, you're going to get nowhere in life, because then you're always changing your path and never really creating what you want, you know? So yeah, I'm a pause this for a second, but I will be back just now. And I'm back. So, went on a bit of a walk. Had to go and help a family member with something, so that was fine. What was I saying? Anyway, whatever I was saying, obviously wasn't that important. So the next thing is my dream. So my dream was about I married this girl, and I see it's weird because it relates to one of my older dreams. And normally dreams don't relate to them at all. Normally I dream about people that I know, but then it turns out that it was just nothing. It was just my subconscious doing stuff. Or they just don't want to admit about it because there were deeper feelings involved, and normally people don't want to talk about deeper feelings, which is also fine, but it kind of sucks because I just want to know. Like, if you hate me, tell me instead of saying things behind my back. So, yeah. But it was like really weird because this was like the girl of my dreams, you know, and it wasn't my crush because I don't have one, but I don't think it's someone that I've seen before. Maybe I have, but I just didn't remember seeing them. Maybe it was just one of those passerbys that I just saw. And yeah, I mean, it was a weird dream, but I found it weird because I was happy, even though I did make a couple of mistakes in my dream. Like, I mean, I had a kid. I'm only 18 now, so if I had a kid now, it would be, you know, kind of weird. Yeah, but I don't know. I got very philosophical, and yeah, I think that's me. I mean, things are going great. I'm gonna release 4 songs. Yeah, 4 songs. Probably in the next month or so. I might do it later today or tomorrow, but probably tomorrow because I still have to study today. And I'll do that later when when I feel like it. Other than that, yeah, that's a little bit about me and a little bit about my dream. you know, my actual dreams, not my dream that I want to achieve, because I don't really have one of those anymore. Um, I'm kind of just doing what I used to. I'm not working towards anything. I care about a lot of stuff, but I mean, if someone had to ask me like, "What's your dream?" I'd have to say making a lot of money. I want to be wealthy. I want to be able to buy what I want, without having to worry about like, is this? Sorry, I'm tired now. Is this gonna negatively affect me financially, or will I be okay? So yeah. Other than that, I think I'm, I think I'm done ranting on about my dream and everything. So if you liked the video, please like it, and if you liked what I did here, please leave a comment and say like, do this more, because then I will actually do it more. And um, even if you didn't like the video, like if I offended you and stuff, then please just don't hit the dislike button. Like, I'm not that bad of a guy. I tried very hard not to go into controversial topics or anything. So, um, but yeah, if you have any advice or know anything about dreams and the subconscious and anything, let me know, because that's mostly why I'm reaching out. And if possible, share this to like one friend and ask them to share it. I don't know, maybe try and get this video viral. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. It's my ideology. That's my ideology. So anyway, that's my outro. Cheers.